to show off like that, Coach. I already got the knowledge, I already got the power, I already know what it's going to be already. Welcome to Emoji 2 TV. I'm Coach Danzy, and this is Coach Fullard. This is our high school remix show. And today we had a special something for the fans out there. We're just going to talk about two teams today, Coach, and that's going to be Saratoga versus Bethlehem.
Wow, you need all the power you can. But the power invested in me.
Maybe I'll get you one next year.
Coach,
I already got it already, and it tells me blue streaks.
So I need to leave.
You need to go out. You need to leave right now.
And we don't have to discuss the show. We don't have to talk about nothing. There's nothing here to see.
Nothing here to see.
You said we could just bounce.
We can just bounce.
Because you say in your little ornament that you got. That's it.
It gives me knowledge, it gives me power.
Says the blue streaks.
That's the blue streaks.
So we should just go.
We should just go.
So just get ready. Saratoga, the harness. They're ready. The racehorses are out. They're gonna run away with it.
I didn't say all
that. All that type of stuff, right?
I didn't say all
Who's
that.
the name of your lucky horse? Who is it? D'Agostino? Which one is it? Is it Trudy? What's your horse in the race? What's the lucky pony you got?
I got a bunch of ponies in that one. A bunch of ponies in that one, Coach.
Say what you will. You know I got my orange on.
Oh,
I got my orange on. I've been riding high.
Hold up. I got something here. In my goodie bag, and I gotta bring it out because I'm loyal.
Wow.
I'm loyal.
That's
and this
nutty.
right here is what the Saratoga Blue Streaks gave to us last year, Coach. When they were on their streak. You know, the Blue Streaks on their streak. You know what I mean? Wow. They gave us this right here, Coach. I had to take it out. For the people. Had to make it for the people, Coach. Now, Coach, I'm all about loyalty. I'm loyal to those ones that are loyal to us. You know what I mean? That fan base over there has been rock solid supporting Emoji 2 TV. All right? They got a whole bunch of integrity. That program, Matt Usher's all about integrity, Coach. Come on. No. He doesn't get caught up in any issues off the court.
Let me just say this to you.
No DWIs, nothing like that.
Let me just say this to you, all right? Let me just say this to you. The Iron House this year has been rolling with you,
I'm not even done yet.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm talking about integrity right now. Yeah. No DWIs from that guy, huh? Kids don't just fall off and quit and then he keeps them. Them guys love Matt Usher over there. You saw those seniors last year came over there last year, Coach. They love Matty.
What is he talking
Coach
about?
Coach Usher. When you got that love here, Coach, and it goes on the court, guess what? They run through a brick wall for you.
Hyperbole right now.
Yeah,
wow.
Coach. Now you want to talk about the Iron
Warehouse.
The Iron Hut?
No, the Iron
Shed?
House.
The Iron Shed?
The Iron Warehouse. That's what we're talking about. Okay, where players are being built, manufactured, made, still, tough. That's what we're talking about right here. The type of guys that only lose one game the whole year. Those kind of guys, iron. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't rust. It doesn't wear out easy. This is what I'm talking about. That's what we have over here. And we have a nice little following fan base that's caught on board. And that's why I got the orange on. I got orange on, a little black right here representing. It's the Eagles. Fly like an eagle. You see what I'm saying?
Are you finished or are you done?
I'm just saying. I just got started. Okay, I'm just getting started, all right? I'm just letting you know. But right now, it's the Eagles' nest, baby. All right? So you better get ready. All right? We about to crown this bad boy. Put the cherry on top.
You talk about
bling bling.
I don't want no bling bling today.
That's what he said.
I don't want no bling bling today. But my thing is, you touted a one-loss season this year, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you are like 3 losses, like that far behind. I mean, 19-3, 21-1. It's like really almost similar.
It's a difference, though.
Ranked 15th in Bethlehem. Ranked 19th in Saratoga.
That's a difference, isn't it?
Wow. Almost right there,
Yeah.
like mirrored.
But so far apart. So close, but yet so far apart. And the fact that our blemish, our Bethlehem's blemish per se, doesn't come from the hands of Saratoga. But Saratoga is one of those 3 blemishes that you're detailing actually comes from the hands
At
of
home?
Bethlehem.
Oh, the game was at home, right?
Saying.
Oh, so the game is not going to be in your backyard.
They did it in astonishing fashion. They just
astonishing
fact. Them lights out.
Go.
Vincent. Runaway game.
Hyperbole. Are you kidding me? Oh, Coach, 75-65. That was a late. You barely got they barely got their own gym, the Iron Warehouse, alive in that game. Are you kidding me?
Double digits. With Kennedy coming in, knocking 3 threes in the first half. I mean, Ryan, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Pat Ryan knocking 3 threes in the first half. Then he wanted to dance a little bit more. He was dancing like, yo, a little 3 here, a little 3 here. Came out in the second half, wanted to dance a little more, and a 3 here, 3 there.
Have we heard about, is there missing report? Is there missing person down on Mr. Ryan since that game?
Well, I'll tell you this. I'm glad you mentioned that. One of the things that we have to be mindful, Aiden Holmes, right? Your guy. I like Aiden, though. Your guy, though, right? He had 9 first-quarter points in that game. He was off to a great start in that game. But what happened was A.G. Iron, one of the candidates for the Coach of the Year, alongside Usher, I have to say that, came in and put Ryan on Aiden, and he didn't score a field goal from the field no longer in that game. All the rest of it came at the hands of the free throw line. Like, so, I mean, I'm just saying, that's the Iron Warehouse, that's what they do over there.
I'm saying Aiden Holmes got it started, and then you got closers like Trudy, like Foxy, and don't forget about my boy Marcus Davis over there, Coach. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
That was Will Fox's coming out part. That was Will Fox coming out party.
Right.
Mind you, he started to assert himself offensively after that Bethlehem game. But like we smacked. We eventually said, Bethlehem eventually said, nah, we're ranked higher. We're undefeated.
You had guys on that night step up out of nowhere. You had, like you said, you got Pat Ryan. All right, stepped out of nowhere. He hasn't had a game since. He haven't had a game like that since then. Are you kidding me right now? Coach Eric Signer hasn't had a game like that since then. What are we talking about here?
All right, so this is what we do. We go, you want Davis one night? Oh, okay, you don't want Davis. You want Zonka against Troy one night? This is what we do. Oh, you want Signer? Which one you want? You get Ortelli every night. Well, which one do you want? Whose night it may be? It doesn't matter. They don't care. It's about the bling, baby. And we can do it this one, that one. Take your shot, pick your poison, whoever you want to get it from. This is how we dish it, huh? Dish it like this.
They got their win already. They're done now. They finished. They believe they can beat Saratoga handily by 10 points. They're coming in with their heads all bloated, walking in with a gangster lean. Thinking they're gonna just wipe the floor with Saratoga right now. That's what we need them think. We want them to have an elevated self-esteem. That's what we want them to have right now. Just coming there with all this ego, can't even fit through the gym door when you come in there. You go in there through the gym door, you get stuck. Oh, help me, somebody. You know what I mean? So that's what we expecting to happen.
Well, it's fair. I think they came in Troy like that, right? Troy, remember that Troy game?
Oh, the Troy game, yes, the Troy game. Yeah. They 87-74. Yeah.
Who won that game?
87-74.
Who won?
Did you say who won the game?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, you didn't say Troy?
I didn't say nothing. I said against Troy. I didn't say what team or nothing.
I just gave you the score. You can figure out the rest.
Oh, wow. What team was that?
They got one loss.
Who was that?
I was
talking about that game. I was talking about the Saratoga Troy game. Tell me what happened in that game.
Saratoga Troy?
Yeah. Tell me what happened in that game.
That was 61-74.
Oh, who won that game?
We weren't there to cover that.
Oh, who won that game? I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
We weren't there to cover that. We can't speak on it.
I'm not talking about any analyzation or breakdown of the game.
From what I heard, Troy won. From what I heard.
Okay, they beat Saratoga, right?
I don't know. From what I heard.
Bethlehem went in there and mopped the floor
for
Troy at Troy, didn't they?
Hold up. They didn't mop the floor.
We covered that game.
87-74. I wouldn't call it mopping the floor, but You know.
All right, so
they were up.
really, realistically speaking, it's going to be a really tremendous battle about two good teams going at each other that each one of them have an opportunity to walk away with a victory. Right. But just given the fact, and when you look at the matchups that you have in that game, Coach, you got Ortelli, Rogan. Only reason because Rogan has came on a lot lately.
Right,
you know what I mean? And you cited that in one of the sportcasts how Rogan played Ortelli, and that was a good matchup being 6'5".
Right.
You don't agree with that anymore, though, right? There's no matchup for Ortelli, right? Yeah, we can move on.
Somebody
anyway,
I'm just telling you, anybody can be stopped. I mean, are you kidding me?
Has he been stopped? Oh,
anybody can be stopped.
Has he been stopped all year?
Anybody can be stopped.
Has he been stopped all year?
I'm going to leave it at that.
All right, that's all I'm saying. So it doesn't see here. I mean, Leclerc Holmes, good matchup right there. I mean, Silo, Chudy, your boy Chudy.
That's an easy one. Chudy, come on, man. Chudy going to be chewing him up. That's what's going to happen there.
And Pat Ryan and Will Fox, that's another good matchup to look forward to.
A good matchup?
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know, because Ryan, he may switch him on.
He may going to do a lot of switching. Yeah, he's going to be a lot of switching on the Eagles' part this time. A lot of switching.
You don't have to switch much when you already showed him what time it is.
It's going to be a lot of switching this time. Usher's he's like masterful with this game planning. The first time they played him, and we saw what you got in your gym. Okay, you ready next time? You ready next time?
You ready next time?
Yeah. When all the marbles, when it's all about the marbles right now, baby.
When you got the best player in the Suburban Council on your squad, along with a heck of a cast of seniors that they're rocking with.
Saratoga doesn't have seniors either. Okay.
I'm just saying. I just know that Leclerc's a senior. Do I have to go? I don't have to do it.
Chudy's a senior.
I don't have to do that.
Foxy is a senior. I mean, we both can do this right now.
No, there's no need to do that.
Charlie Beck stepped up in the semifinal game. 17 points. Knocked down 4 threes. Wow! That's something you gotta look forward to. See Charlie Beck getting loose.
You're depicting a Charlie Beck to me right now.
No, I'm just saying. You brought up guys who had one good game.
I know, but you're saying we gotta look forward and we gotta.
I'm just telling you what happened last game.
All right, I'm sorry. I'll circle Charlie Beck on it. I'll make sure I'll circle the scouting report. You have to come out, pay close attention, and don't fall asleep. This guy can light you up for.
I had Charlie Beck early in the season being one of the guys I thought would be
both coaches have the ability to push certain buttons, push certain players in position because you never know what you're going to get. And we wasn't at that game, but you did allude to that. Charlie Beck wasn't really, seen a lot this year. For him to come out in a big game like that, hit 4 threes. It's a testament to Usher and the buttons that he pushes, and the trust that he has in his guys to show up for you at a different time. You know what I'm saying? Right. But on the other side of it, A.G. Iron, take no mistake about it. I didn't even get to Xavier Wakefield. He can really wear down some guards, with his defensive prowess. You see what I'm saying? Really wear down some guards with his defensive prowess. All-out hustle guy, adds a nice little punch. Probably if you have to give the bench, Bethlehem has the edge in this with the bench as well.
Okay, so you got what I'm thinking too, Coach. In this game here, you got guys that who were prevailed. Maybe it could have been a matchup thing. Maybe Eric Sidner and maybe Pat Ryan. Maybe they just match up. Maybe that matchup is just favorable for them in that particular game.
Fair.
But if it's not, and the guys just got off that game, it's gonna be. Everything shifts in Saratoga's favor. You know what I mean? You got
what? Huh?
Everything shifts in Saratoga's favor.
Wow.
It's not even close. Best big man in the league.
Wow.
The best utility player in 6'6" Fox. Huh? Aiden Holmes, when he gets cooking, oh boy, what can you say?
Wow.
Huh?
Yeah, you got cooking before. 9 points in the first quarter, then nothing to hear from him.
Oh, now you're gonna interrupt me. Now Now this is what it comes, right? Come on.
I have to put these in perspective. I'm just saying.
You got Rogan, Michael Rogan. It's the super sophomore. You want to TV super sophomore coming and giving a lift. All right, tough as nail in the defensive end. All right. So and you got D'Agostino, who could give you some quality minutes. If his shot is off, now Coach knows he can go to Charlie Beck ready to knock in some shot. And you got Marcus Davis, Coach. Defensively, he gets it in. And the energy and his ability to attack the rim, Coach, is crazy. Mm-hmm. And once he gets the steal, once he gets the ball in the wing there, offensive half-court set. So You got Ortelli. Yeah, he's awesome.
Oh, relax. I don't need you to do all
awesome.
that. You already took care of Saratoga, all right? All right, I don't need you to.
I'm just saying.
Just stay where you are. Stay in your lane. Stay in your track. Saratoga, stay in your track, all right?
I'm trying to make your point for you.
When you talk about the best big man in the league,
yes,
fair, we'll argue the point there.
Right.
The best player in the league is Michael Ortelli.
From the guard spot.
And the difference between the best big and the best guard is who has the ball in their hand more, making the decisions more.
That you got a point there.
Okay, I'm just
saying.
Because
they went away from him in the semifinal game. Albany. Saratoga guards went away from Chudy early in the game against Colony, coach. He didn't see that ball till late in the first quarter.
We don't have that issue, right? And we don't have that issue with Ortelli because he has the ball. He's the point guard, the defensive center.
I just said that.
All right, I'm just saying. So,
right.
We start detailing best that. I have to put that in perspective.
What you mean? That best center.
All right, okay, I'm just saying the best guy has the ball in the hand a lot. 85% of the time, he's handling the rock, setting up.
What does that mean?
This guy is like either assisting on that Troy game with Leclerc sitting out.
We got
either assist on the play, rebound on the play, score on the play.
We got to bring to an NBA thing. We got to talk about who's worth more, or Will Chamberlain, or
why are you cutting me off? Can I follow you?
Come on, you bring the argument somewhere else.
You argued about having your time. Can you please yield your time to the distinguished gentleman right now, please? So, and Leclerc didn't even play in the club. Very good open court player right there. Tough as nails type of kid. You know what I mean? Brings it to your chest. So you're going to have that in the fold. You got Will Davis, the sharpshooter from outside, knocks it down, spreads the floor. You got Barnes, tough guard coming on. Had a nice little game against Troy. I suspect that's going to be my X factor. I think Barnes is going to have a really solid game in this game. So you got Barnes bringing it to you. You got Salo bringing it to you. You got Signer. You got to cast the characters out there that they bring it to you. Pat Ryan,
just name the whole roster. Go ahead.
They all do it. I told you the bench.
Just name the whole roster.
The bench was longer. I'm just depicting my point and detailing a little bit more.
But when I started talking about my guys on the side coming in the game, you cut me off.
No, then I had to back off because you got all raunchy and now you're cutting me off consistently and constantly.
You the cutoff king. Are you kidding me? You got Kislowski who came into the Streaks lineup late in the season, coach. He need to be a positive player for the Blue Streaks. All right, he doesn't got much of a rap sheet on him because he just started playing for him. So we don't know what he can actually give. So I know he got a good size.
So you want to fill out your list now and start adding guys on the list now.
I know he has a good size. Right?
That's what we're doing here.
I'm just saying. You want to talk about the whole roster? I'm going to talk about the whole roster.
Wow. I'm talking about guys that play a lot of minutes of basketball for the Bethlehem Eagles. I'm not bringing up guys, we don't have a lot of rap sheet on, we don't know much about. No, I got guys who we know a lot about. That's what I'm bringing up.
I brought up Charlie Beck. I brought up Charlie Beck. You got an issue.
What? No, you didn't bring up Charlie Beck like that. You brought up Charlie Beck.
All right, coach. So so you got Saratoga winning it, and what type of...
No, I don't have...
You got Bethlehem winning it. Freudian slip. That might be a testament right there. That might be... Not
at all.
That thing is talking to me right now. That crystal ball is talking to me right now.
All right? Listen, the last time we had this game, this was a big game, right? One of the biggest featured matchups of our show.
Right.
And I got it right. I came away right.
Okay.
So in the big moments... I'm hitting the 3 to close the game and you're down by 2.
All right, coach. Now, we both saw the first matchup. We saw how these teams have been playing up in the quarterfinals, right? What type of style, what are the Eagles going to do to attack them defensively and offensively? Tell me, what are they going to do?
Well, the Eagles are accustomed to really switching up. One thing I like about both of these coaches is that they make good in-game adjustment strategies on the fly.
Right.
So it kind of depends on the game temperature of what you'll see, what may play out. So you see the Bethlehem Eagles, if it appears that you know, we can zone, we'll go zone, man, we might even put a little pressure. They did a nice mix against Saratoga like last game. And they feature kind of doubling Chudy, making sure they crowded inside and stuff like that. So I see them kind of switching up and then seeing the temperature of the game and seeing how they need to adjust. On the other side of it, they're a transitional team. That's something that I didn't really recognize about the Bethlehem Eagles earlier on in the year, was their transition, their ability to get out in the open court and score. And that's one of the things that when we talked to, I'm sorry, slipping my mind.
A player?
Troy might have been. We was talking to a player, and they was like, yeah, one of the things that they like to do is get out in transition, talking about the Bethlehem. And in that Troy game, we definitely seen them do it, get out in transition. So offensively, they'll continue to do what they do. And like I said, putting Ortelli, you know, at the center spot, being a big guy, it's just a benefit for them because it's like, I can be at this spot because I have the size and the leaping ability to defend this spot, the 4 or the 5. And it also puts me in a great position to get the ball off the rebound. I'm one of the best outlet, if not the best outlet passer on my team. You know what I mean? And I'm one of the best ball handlers, if need be, to push the ball, getting it off the till on my team, and then making a decision in transition or going to the bucket.
The right decision, making the right decision.
The right decision or going to the bucket and putting pressure on the defense in order to make a decision. So I think that's how they will look to attack them offensively. That's
you said too, Coach, you said also that he might have an issue with oversharing the ball.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So you think that will become an issue only if they miss their shots? But or does it matter if they miss them, or does it matter of him just giving it up?
That's one of the things that the coaches have to work with him with, because he's such an unselfish player to the full. I won't say that he don't have the wherewithal to know that, okay, my players ain't getting it done. This is a game I need to take over. However, he's so trusting in them, and they so work as a cohesive unit with a lot of chemistry that I can see him at times where they may not be all, but still making the right play, because that's where he permeates his game on. It's more of making the right play, the right decision, versus looking to see what I can do. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that might be some urging of the coaches to see at the tide of the game when he might need to exert himself more and be a little bit more selfless. So,
well, I think too as well. I think Bethlehem will have a better understanding how this game went. I wish our camera didn't go out at on the 4-minute mark to see how they closed out. But I think a lot of times in that game, second chance opportunity hurt the Blue Streaks against the Bethlehem Eagles, Coach. I mean, that one particular play that Eric Signer got was off of a missed shot. He got it, went up, got an and one opportunity, and dropped it in, Coach. And that right there really snowballed, got the momentum going in their favor, you know. And you just can't have those opportunities like that go awry when you're playing against a team like Bethlehem. You know what I mean? You need every possession, especially down the stretch, Coach. You're under 4 minutes, Coach. It's crunch time right now. You got to attack every possession like your life is on the line or something. You know what I mean? So I think that's one thing the adjustment they're going to make. You know what I mean?
One thing I will say about Saratoga, if it's any team that can minimize mistakes and play, you can never play mistake-free basketball, period. But if it's any team or any coach that can get his team ready to play that kind of basketball where those kind of, like you said, putbacks and offensive rebounds and different things of that nature, to minimize those things as much as through the game, it's him. So I know they watched that game, they checked that game out, they're probably looking at some adjustments to be made if they got beat in that fashion. So that's why I love it, because it's two coaches, candidates for Coach of the Year, that have to match wits and have to make all these adjustments, and then you have to come out and see what adjustments might have been made, you know what I'm saying, to try to fill the guy out, you know what I'm saying?
And then make an adjustment.
And then make another adjustment. You know, that's the beauty, that's the fun of coaching, you know what I'm saying, at the same time. So that's always the beauty for us to sit back and see what those adjustments look like and see what teams do things different. That's the fun of it.
Yeah, Coach. And also, you know, or like you said, Ortelli came out feeding guys, getting guys involved. Like Eric Signer got off early. Ryan got off early. Devin Barnes had a nice corner shot. Leclerc got off a little bit too early. He had a nice ending half jump three-pointer to close out the half. So my thing is, Coach.
He finished with 13 in that game.
So my thing is, Coach, maybe you might want to make sure that you're playing Ortelli solid, but keep them other guys on. Don't fall asleep with them other guys. Maybe if Ortelli hits a couple quick ones early and he feels his groove and he puts it in his head like, I gotta score 30 this game. Maybe he might isolate the other guys. They won't feel comfortable later in the game to take that shot. Eric Signer was feeling so. I mean, Coach, you got like a all-star out there that game. Catch your boy at the foul line, pump faking, doing spin moves, getting in the lane, getting fouled. I mean, Coach, you looking good.
But the issue you have with that, it's a good point, but the issue you have with that is trying to have somebody guard a 6'5" kid one-on-one who can shoot from freaking to the volleyball mark and get inside and have a reasonable
Michael Rogan can definitely foot the bill. You talking about Garden or Telly?
Anyway, let's move on. The Blue Streaks. Tell me about what they suspect they will do offensively in this game.
Offensively, they're gonna get out and run. They're the thoroughbreds. Like I said, I'm gonna go back to my previous statement. Or Michael Rogan will guard or Telly. He's 6'5", long, lengthy, gangly, can move his feet laterally, backwards, forward. The guy, long arm, can stretch out. At least bother the long jumper.
Can I interject real quick?
Go ahead.
Just for a minute. If I was Rogan and you were talking to me, you would make me believe that. That's good right there. That's really good. That kid would go in really fun. Yo, I got this.
Yeah, coach. He can. He got the lane.
He got some ability, but nobody has been able to stop this kid thus far. But proceed on.
What a right time right there to do it. What a right time to do it. Wow. On the biggest of stages.
This is when guys like that rise their game to another level on that stage. Like, I'm a senior, little Rogan sophomore. You're gonna stop me from getting my next chip.
We'll see right now. This is where legends are made. This is where legends are made right here.
This is where legends are completed. And this is what we're telling you about to complete his legend right now with 2 sectional titles in 3 years.
They're feeling. I think psychologically, the Bethlehem Eagles are feeling good right now. They're at ease, like you said.
No,
right?
not
they
that
got their state chip 2 years ago, 2017.
Section.
They got a sectional chip 2017. They're feeling good right now. They're okay. If they don't win this, they're okay. They're okay. Saratoga been thirsty, hungry for the last 3 years to get this chip, coach. And Adam Anderson, a fabulous player, probably our first UMOS 2 TV player of the year. Probably our first one, coach.
Fair, but
then you got last year. They had a splendid, superb, excellent team, coach, and this fell short to a beast mode type of team in Colony behind the efforts of Isaiah Mode,
who was our UMOS 2
player of the year, who's at Vermont right now. So, now this year's right there. You got one step closer. First, you was in the quarterfinals, lost with Adam Anderson. Next year, you get in the Final Four, losing the semis. This year, you're in a championship game with everything.
I like how you said that. You said that nice. You said that nice. I like how you said that, right? Quarterfinal, L. Semifinal, L. So you got to take that L in the final. Be consistent.
Wow.
Be consistent.
Wow. Unbelievable. We got this. So my thing, offensively, like you said, I'll go back to that. Obviously, we want to run. All right, you want to get the ball out and you want to get some easy baskets. I think that what you want to do if you're Saratoga coach, I think you want to give your guys a little bit of leeway. Usher wants to give them a little leeway. If there's a break opportunity, you got 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds to get that bucket. If we do not score in those 5, 6, 7 seconds, back it out and give Trudy a real look. Give him a strong look.
That should be the best player in the league. So you got
best big in the league.
You got to run the offense.
Yes, all right. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. So we're gonna give him a good look. So from 8, 9 seconds all the way to the 25, we looking for Trudy, hard body, hard bizzle, all right? Get the ball to high to Foxy, the foul line, double down to Trudy. Trudy get to the foul line, double down to Foxy.
High, low game,
low game. You got to skip
that. Low high.
Yeah.
Because Trudy can hit the outside shot and so can Foxy.
There you go. And Trudy's a good passer. He'll pass it and skip. He'll get it from the left wing, turn and pivot and skip it to the right wing.
And Foxy might even be a better passer.
Right. So my thing is, if it's in the flow of the offense, and no guys maybe touch him, you give him a strong look, fire away. It can't be you come down and anybody. It can't be anybody. All right? So,
let me finish what I was going to say. I wasn't going to say that.
Oh, okay. What you say?
I'm going to ask you, who would you give the decided advantage to when it comes to outside shooting? Ooh. What do you mean, ooh? That doesn't take long. That's not a pondering question.
You lucky.
That's not a pondering thought.
I don't have my.
You don't need that.
I don't have my measurements in front of me right now.
No, you don't need
that. I need solid information. I don't go by what you think.
The solid information is already there. The proof is already to put it. There's no, I don't even know why we're having this question. One of the things that we've been talking about all year long was Saratoga's inconsistency to be consistent from the outside.
What? That was since what?
I mean, it's not something that has just dried up. I mean, we just saw them we covered in that game, and it wasn't a beauty to watch. That was an ugly game.
Both teams, yeah, but go ahead.
All right,
Yes. It was.
All right. So I'm saying it hasn't been like.
It also depends on who you're playing too. I mean, you playing against a team that's not really getting your.
The inconsistency of shooting had reared its head, and what if it rears its head again? Can they overcome that? Yes.
Coach, they have 4 3-pointers against one guy had 4 3-pointers again, and they have more because Aiden Holmes hit a couple, I believe. And Coach, they have more 3-pointers against a better team in the semifinal game than they did against a better team. Against a lower seed,
but not better than
in the quarterfinal,
but not higher seed than the team they faced in the final. Correct? Oh, okay. I'm just
saying we got to see the progression. I'm just saying the progression.
I just wanted to be clear on that. That's all.
We don't know yet. You know what I mean? So, So, Coach, defensively, what's going down? Is it going to be pressure, full court pressure, 2-2-1 like to do, man-to-man pressure? They're going to let eat. They're going to let Trudy sit back and eat.
These guys mix it up according to the game.
So they're going to sit back and
mix it up according to the game. If there needs to be made an adjustment.
So Trudy
if we're made an adjustment so Trudy can't eat, adjustments will be made accordingly. Okay? So that's how we're going to rock this out. So game adjustments, we'll go in, have a feel for what we need to do. But Bethlehem does like to put a little bit pressure on you. They love to extend that pressure.
Coach, it took an errant shot by 0-2 with seconds left, I believe, in that game, in that semifinal game for Bethlehem to escape out of there against CBA Brothers squad. I mean, that's got to be hanging on their in their mirror a little bit. They got to be thinking like, if it's a close one, Saratoga usually this close game. We talk about this all year. If it's close, Coach, like that, it can get real tight for some people. It can get real interesting for some guys here, Coach. I mean, I don't know how some people are gonna step up. You know what I mean? I think the pressure might be too much for a few of those Eagles over there, Coach. I don't know.
But listen, here's the deal.
Some of those Eagles might fly south for the winter. I don't know.
Well, but maybe the track won't come this summer or something. Before I take anything from CBA, Jordan King improved his overall game immensely with just curvature it a little bit.
Yes,
we realized that he didn't have to curve it as much because of what was happening with other players around him, but he curved it enough to now make them very viable. And then you had a Signer who was injured earlier on in the year, you know what I'm saying, who came on, got a lot more healthier. And so now, speaking of which, you had CBA as your preseason #1 choice to open up the Umoja 2 TV weekly remix show. So I don't know why all of a sudden now CBA is like surprise, or that's a victory, or we had 2 points. This is a team you had preseason pick #1, and then begin to climb up and stayed in your top 5 for like the last 3 to 4 weeks for the session of our show. So they beat I would say a viable CBA team there, buddy. So
yeah, I didn't say anything about it not being viable.
I mean, you said it like, I don't know, a 2-point. It was all away from an old tool. Like,
right.
That can happen. I mean, that's fair.
That's
fair.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
So I'm just letting you know that's nothing. It's nothing. So, they're battle tested as well. And they avenged the loss against a CBA team they previously lost to conclude the season.
Oh, they gave them that L. They gave them that L.
So,
right? That L, right?
Yeah. And I told you what was going to happen in our last show. They was going to be upset about that.
Coach.
They was pissed off.
Yeah. They won by 2. Okay. All right. That's pissed off. I don't know. But Coach, Saratoga was a big on Shin, Coach, and then Shin made a valiant effort to get back into the game in the third quarter. I mean, they came in hard trying to get back into this game, Coach. But it's Saratoga's ability. It's Saratoga's ability to get it in, Coach, and that's what it was. And Saratoga, got the scruples back. All right, got him back, got back into the game, and eventually prevailed and won that game, Coach. But they were a big.
Okay. From what I remember,
big.
What I remember
against shit.
Can I say this?
Wow.
Was Saratoga?
Who nobody gets big like that?
Saratoga and Bethlehem was consistently in our top 5 that are alive, and then we extend the top 10 to defend. They were in that 1-2 bracket for like 4 of the weeks for us. So for you to bring up that they beat Shin or whatever.
I mean, it's a Final Four team. Let's talk about it.
Shin crept back in, but just say they beat Shin. They crept back in our top 5.
So
our top 10. Okay. But in the top 5 of the top 10, they crept back in.
Right.
But all through long, it's been a Bethlehem Saratoga race.
Right.
All right. So they beat Shin. Oh, nice. Welcome to the party. Well, glad to have you here.
Welcome
aboard. Come in.
Wait,
have a seat.
CBA is both.
Sit down.
CBA is ranked 5th in our both of ours, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It was about.
Shin was ranked 4th.
About 4th. Yeah. So what does that mean?
I mean, Saratoga blows out a 4th race, and then Bethlehem struggles with a 5th seed. That's kind of nutty. That's kind of nutty.
What's nutty is that you had Troy as your number 1 seed, and Bethlehem.
Why are we going back to A's? Why are we going to A's? We do A's right now? Let's do some A's. Let's do some A's. Let's do it. Want to do A's right now?
Like, why are you bringing up old stuff?
I'm just saying. I mean, it's what it is. Well, defensively, like I said, you didn't give me nothing for defense.
I did, but whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I can't give you stuff.
So I mean, I'm
not going to rehash it.
I think our man-to-man defense principles over there at the Toga Spadat will be rock solid again. You got to play above the 3-point line or run these guys off like we did CBA. Just run them off the 3-point line. You know what I mean? Things like that. Come with a high hand. All right. The ability just to focus on when that shot goes up, find a body, box out, or just go crash hard body. I mean, it's just that simple. When you got the athletes, the thoroughbreds that Saratoga has, you have the advantage all over the court. You got the height, you got the speed, you got the toughness, you got the smartness. I mean, they got it all. They got the shooting ability. They got enough of a shooting ability, I should say, not the shooting ability. They got enough of a shooting ability to get this done. So I don't know what else to tell you.
I got a question for you.
Go Toga, 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 Toga. So that's how we're going to do that.
I got one question for you.
Yes.
I got one question for you. You're an information guy. You do a lot of our research.
Yes.
Right? You agree with that, right?
Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah.
You do a fantastic job, right?
Yeah,
you do.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to need you to do me a favor. I'm going to need you to get right on researching the next opponent for Bethlehem in that state. State front. I'm gonna need you to do that, okay? For the next show. All right, so make sure you're on that, all right?
I mean, I think Saratoga would definitely be playing a Section 3.
That's what I'm saying.
The coach, they already beat 2 of the teams up there in Section 3 already. Are you kidding me right now?
I'm just saying.
And I think Saratoga will be playing at Hudson Valley again against a Section 3 team.
Oh, Bethlehem? Wow. Yeah. Okay.
So Toga would be up at Hudson Valley, I believe, playing against Section 3 team. Maybe, I don't know. West Genesee.
Nottingham.
Kokorian. That's cool. Liverpool. But now I'm talking about teams I'm talking about the Section 3 teams that were actually ranked.
Yeah,
all right. So West Genesee, maybe Concord.
You'll feel well. Yeah, just get that research ready for me.
All right. So Saratoga, get past this one first. Let's get all mine on that. And then we're going to, as soon as this game over, as soon as they go, we're thinking right towards Section 3. We out of here. We're going to win like we did early in the season. We're going to start the season, and we're going to keep going.
Fly like an eagle. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. All right, Coach. I think I pretty much put you in your place in this particular matchup. So, you can close it out.
I got one thing to say.
What you got to say?
I just want to be mindful up there. We are working on our Demoja 2 TV top 10 players of the year. Yeah. And that show will be coming to you rather soon. Yeah. And all of that stuff. So, yeah, keep on the lookout for that. That will be coming to you.
Okay? Yeah, and we're on go ahead, Coach.
And Coach of the Year as well.
Coach of the Year, that's right. And we're going to be, make sure you check us out on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. All right, this guy doesn't use Instagram that well, but we're gonna try and get it together. But those will be our opportunities where we can get, where we can be reached and seen. So we're gonna keep it there.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right, Coach. Any last parting words about this particular game besides go Toga, Toga?
Yo, we're about to fly out of here like an eagle, so take us out like an eagle, fam.
Okay, you're watching New TV.